I became a mother in one of the most busy periods of my career. It was in the beginning, and everything was happening very fast, and all of a sudden I had this little person in my hands and I was completely responsible about this person. I had a lot of information about how to nourish this person, how to change his clothes or how to make him sleep, but I didn't have much information about what his world was in his head, what is his mental state, and what are the natural reaction of such a young human being. So as soon as he was born, he started to travel with me. He was only 5 weeks old when we did our first very big trip to New York, because I had to sing there at the Metropolitan Opera House. And I remember that I really liked the sensation of having this new friend with me. And I think that we kept this rhythm for a very long time, because I remember traveling with him in Germany, and then in Austria, and then in South America, and in Mexico, and the States, and it all happened very fast, until one moment when he was already 4 years old, and he could express his emotions, and he could find the right words to say how he feels. And it was really life-changing moment, because I understood that my kid, for all this time, when he was very enclosed in himself, or when he was sad, or when he didn't want to speak with me, or when he would probably react in a very I won't say aggressive way, but in a very strong way, with very exaggerated emotional charge, he would express in a way his mind, his little depression that he had, because he was living a life that was not his life. He was living my life. And in this moment I understood that my son was in need to create his own circle, to have his own friends, to have his own routine, and to have his own way of living and communicating, and to create his circle of friends. Of course, for me, the only way to do that was to inscribe him at school, and it was the right time, because we live in Switzerland, and in Switzerland, when the kids are getting, when they have 4 years, when they're already 4 years old, they are already inscribed to school automatically. So it wasn't a problem to inscribe him at school, and for me, until that moment, school was only to learn something or to have some new information about new things, but I didn't know how much this would have as an impact on his own mental health, because all of a sudden he was able to create his own world, to have his own friends, and to speak his own language, and to see the world in his eyes with different sensations. And for me that was absolutely amazing, because it changed totally his life. That's exactly the moment when I understood that my son wants to have his own life, and he has the right to do it. And I understood the impact of having education, of being at school. It's not only a simple way to receive information or education, but it's also to create your own new life.